Chains breaking, Al-Khayzuran walking through the Abbasid court, and a shadowed figure placing a poisoned chalice on a table. Born a slave, she defied destiny to rise as queen of the Abbasid Empire. Al-Khayzuran was no ordinary woman. She was a master strategist, a political genius, and the true power behind the throne. She didn't just rule an empire, she rewrote history itself. Want more powerful stories that shaped history? Hit subscribe now and join us for epic tales you'll never forget. How does a woman born into servitude become the queen of one of the most powerful empires in history? The story of Al-Khayzuran begins not in opulent palaces or noble courts but in the rugged hills of Yemen. She was born into a modest family, her early years shaped by the simplicity of village life. But her world was turned upside down when she was captured by slave traders and sold into bondage. For most, this would have been the tragic end of a quiet life. For Al-Khayzuran, however, it was the start of an extraordinary journey that would reshape the Abbasid Caliphate and leave an indelible mark on history. When Al-Khayzuran was taken to the Abbasid court in Baghdad, the heart of the Islamic Golden Age, she entered as a mere slave. Yet, even in servitude, she stood apart. Her beauty was undeniable, but it was her intelligence, quick wit, and remarkable insight that truly captivated those around her. Among them was Prince Al-Mahdi, the future caliph, who quickly recognized that Al-Khayzuran was no ordinary woman. She was sharp, calculating, and possessed a natural talent for diplomacy that few could rival. Al-Mahdi fell deeply in love with her, and their relationship became one of trust and partnership. He confided in her, valued her counsel, and ultimately married her, elevating her from a life of bondage to the role of queen. But this wasn't a tale of romance where the heroine fades into the background. Al-Khayzuran was no mere ornament of the court. She had ambition and a vision for power that surpassed even that of men. When Al-Mahdi ascended to the caliphate, Al-Khayzuran's influence expanded exponentially. She didn't merely advise her husband, she ruled alongside him. She was a decision-maker in her own right, mediating between powerful tribal leaders, managing complex state affairs, and overseeing policies that shaped the empire. In a world where power was often denied to women, Al-Khayzuran defied every norm, calling the shots from behind the scenes and sometimes even from the forefront. But power in the Abbasid court was a double-edged sword, and Al-Khayzuran was no stranger to its darker side. When Al-Mahdi died suddenly, under mysterious circumstances, some whisper poison, her true mettle was tested. Her sons, Musa and Harun, were the heirs to the caliphate, and Al-Khayzuran ensured their paths to power were unshakable. However, her ambitions didn't stop there. She didn't intend to relinquish control of the empire she had helped build. As Musa ascended to the throne, Al-Khayzuran operated as the real power behind the caliphate. She orchestrated alliances, removed obstacles, and silenced rivals, often with ruthless efficiency. Her hand was in every decision, and her influence permeated every corner of the empire. Yet, when Musa's reign faltered, Al-Khayzuran shifted her focus to her younger son, Harun al-Rashid, who would become one of the most legendary caliphs in Islamic history. Harun al-Rashid's golden reign is often remembered for its cultural and scientific achievements, but behind his success was the guiding hand of his mother. She shaped his early policies, mentored him through the treacherous politics of the court, and ensured his rule was strong. Even as Harun matured and grew more independent, the shadow of Al-Khayzuran's influence lingered. She had not only secured the Abbasid dynasty but had also defined its legacy. But power is a fleeting thing, and even Al-Khayzuran could not escape the inevitable shifts of time. As her sons grew more self-reliant and court politics evolved, her authority began to wane. Rivals who had once feared her seized the opportunity to diminish her influence. Yet, even as her power faded, her legacy remained unshakable. Al-Khayzuran's story is one of unparalleled ambition, intelligence, and resilience. Born a slave, she rose to become one of the most powerful figures in the Islamic world. She navigated the dangerous waters of the Abbasid court with brilliance and cunning, shaping the empire in ways that few could. Love her or fear her, there's no denying that Al-Khayzuran was a trailblazer who defied every limitation placed upon her. So, what can we take away from her extraordinary life? Al-Khayzuran's story is a testament to the power of vision and determination. She refused to let her circumstances define her, rising above every barrier to leave a mark on history that can never be erased. Her legacy challenges us to ask, what barriers can we break through? What legacies can we leave behind? If you found her story as inspiring and thrilling as we do, let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe for more incredible tales from history, and explore our channel for more fascinating stories. The next chapter of history awaits you. Are you ready to uncover it?